Yes, people, and welcome to the Wild Jacko podcast. Another episode, and I've got an old school friend of mine, Mr. Fatch.
Big up, man.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm blessed, man. I'm good.
You know, we met. Obviously, we're from the ends anyway. We met 16, 17 years old.
Yeah, literally.
Tooting Leisure Centre.
Yeah,
Lifeguarding course.
literally.
Probably from George Turner.
100%.
Because I'm sure it was to do with my conditions what I was on when I was on with George. And I needed to get something, I remember. And then I was bumping into you. Did you actually go on and do lifeguarding from that?
Yeah,
Did you?
I've done it. Because I remember I worked in Balham.
I worked in Balham as well.
Yeah,
with Darren Eastman.
With Darren Eastman, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I see him now still.
Yeah.
All the time, Darren, man. Big up Darren.
I didn't last long at all, though.
Yeah, I remember, bro. I don't think you remember.
I reckon, bruv, that was a long time
You
ago.
might have worked there for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, probably not even that. No, this ain't for me. You done a while there,
I done a while there still. Until what made me, I either left there because I don't know, it's going to sound mad. It's either I got shot or something, or I just said, fuck this, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
Because there was one brother there, Kevin. Look, I'm 34 and I can remember the guy, Kevin. Some jarring brother.
Was he the white guy with the brown hair?
Yes.
The snitchy sort of guy. I remember him. Yeah.
That brother there, yeah. So,
oh my days, yes.
Yeah.
That's when we met there. And I remember when we was actually doing the training, we had to do the what's that move called in the water?
Vice grip.
Is that the one where you have to turn them over if you've got a spinal cord?
Yeah, vice grip. Yeah.
They partnered up, and I was like, this guy can swim. I need him to get me, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was struggling with the vice grip.
Yeah, I think everyone.
And I swear I said to you, or I said to Richard or someone, like, see when I turn you up, like.
Kick your legs.
I beg you, just kick your legs.
Yeah,
because
I remember.
Because if you get caught kicking, it's a fail, isn't it? I'm like,
but if you don't do it,
because Balham, there's just Tooting Leisure Centre, that water is deep.
Yeah.
Because when we had to go down and get the weight, I was kind of shook.
You can't even push with other ones. You can kind of push.
Nah, because obviously it's a spinal injury, so they're not to move their body at all.
Yeah.
And I swear I remember saying, I beg you.
No, I'm sure it was me, you know.
Beg you, just kick your legs, please, bro.
Oh, I remember that still.
The days, man, the days.
Yeah, back in the day.
Where are you originally from?
It's mad because I'm from Balham.
Oh, is it? You're originally from Balham, yeah?
I'm from Balham, basically. So I grew up in Balham.
Yeah.
But I'm a Wandsworth Borough youth. So my whole family's from Junction.
Yeah.
So my nan lived in Junction. All my cousins are from Junction. So my heritage, my dad's from Junction, my mum's from Junction. Mm-hmm. So my heritage of like where I'm from is always going to be Battersea and Junction, innit? But growing up, when I first was born and all that, I lived in Battersea. And then when I was about 3, 4, I moved to Balham, stayed in Balham until I went to jail till I was 19. So I lived in Balham, but I got cousins in Heath, Croydon. Okay. So I used to go around there. So certain man that see me that's from Croydon, they think I'm from Croydon. When I chat to them, they know me from for so many years. Yeah. They think I'm from Heath. They think I'm from Croydon. You get me? So yeah, man. But Balham, and then I just ventured out.
I didn't know that. When I was earlier on, I was trying to think. Where's Fatch originally from? Maybe he is a junk. You know, like you might have just blew my mind. Okay, you're Balham boy, yeah.
Because even you did you go Elliot?
No, Southfields.
Oh, you went Southfields. That's what I'm saying. But
where'd you go? Bevan? Did you go Bevan?
I went Bevan.
I knew you went Bevan. Yeah.
I went Bevan, but that's what I'm saying. You would, because we would have been in the same year.
Yeah.
I thought you went Elliot for some reason.
No, everyone thought I went Elliot. No, I went Southfields, man.
You ain't got a Southfields persona though, you know.
Do you not think?
You got an Elliot guy. Like,
Man, like, a lot of my friends went Elliot as well.
Okay,
I don't know why I went there. They used to wear their own clothes.
Yeah, bro.
I think because my older brother went Southfields, didn't it? And it was a sports college as well. That's why I went Southfields. Oh yeah, you went Bevan. So
sports college.
There's some people went there, innit?
Yeah, Bevan. Yeah.
You had Bradley in your year.
Bradley Hudson.
Error.
Yeah, Error. Yeah, Scams.
Oh, Scams went Bevan as well.
Scams in my year. Micah.
Oh yeah, you had a few people there, innit?
Racer, you know Racer, innit?
Yeah. Darren, yeah.
Who was it? Units, you know Units?
Yeah, of course.
Units is in my year.
Because he came to Southfield sixth form.
With me, yeah. Me, Tim, and Score.
What was it like going to an all boys school?
Lit.
Being in the ends as well.
Do you know what it was? Yeah, and it's so funny, but see Bevan is mad.
Yeah. A lot of people should be scared of Bevan.
Yeah. No, bro. When my school used to go outside schools, bro, it was real. Like, and Bevan was a school that like. you had to be a man, innit?
Of course, there's no softness. There's no girls there, innit?
Like,
Man can't be soft, innit?
And not only is there no girls, it's also the boys that are there are rude boys. Like, I've seen man get held physically upside down and they're getting shaken. Like it's not like movies, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's like a real bully thing. Like, so from young, I'm blessed in the way that from young, I've never really been scared. Like from primary school, I was a naughty youth. So it's like when I went to Bevan, it was just easy for me to function. And I know in my year, everyone knows it's not. Man, know I will fight you. No matter what, I'll fight anyone. They know. So when you have that attitude, it's all right to kind of survive. You get me?
Yeah.
But do you know what's funny? Yeah, I don't remember like mad dark days in school, but I know everyone has dark days in school. As in, like, there must have been a day when I got brushed, or you know what I'm saying. Like, I've never been a boy, like man, a boy in me. But yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
School was even what I experienced in secondary school is that you needed to kind of be someone in a way, because remember, so we didn't have social media like it is now. I think something like Facebook might have been out then. So I don't even think that might have even been out.
No,
phones weren't like they are now.
Face-offs,
do you know what I mean? So everything we was doing, if man can't go on their phone, and if you're gonna do something, it's like wind someone up, cause some trouble. Do you know what I mean? Do sport. There wasn't really a lot to do. So like I feel like, see, when you're in secondary school, them times, if you weren't kind of somebody, you would have had your pants pulled down, brother. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But that's another thing why in Bevan though, I survived as well, and I was calm. It's because I'm big in it. Obviously, I've always been big. Man know me in it, but I was a sporty youth, so I can play football, basketball, cricket, tennis, table tennis, volleyball, rugby, wherever it was. Swimming. I was a youth that I was on that. So there was no space for me to like. I was a youth that was fat. Man could call me fat. Yeah, you're fat. But I could brush. I could cuss you back.
Yeah, of course.
So, and then once I learned the act, which is so funny because that's how I ended up spitting. But once I learned the art of whatever you say, I know what you're gonna say because it's easy for you. So I just turn it on his head. Oh, I'm fat. Yeah. Alright, cool. I like. I eat burgers. I eat fries. So alright, cool. So where do we go from here? And then when we start going from there, you don't have nowhere to go. Now I can get you for everything. They've heard, these men have heard these cusses before. I'm fat and all of that. What are we gonna say about you? And I used to just cook, man. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. It's the same. It's the same when I play football sometimes, and I play these country boys sort of like out in the ends where they don't know. Oh, look at this boy. He thinks he's a gangster. So it's like, it's the same shit. What's next? What I was gonna say? What? Do you know what I mean? So it's similar to what you're saying. I hear that one. Yeah, man. Sometimes just in one ear, out the other, man. But what did you want to be when you was growing up? Because, bruv, you can act, can sing, you can rap, and you are an entertainer, bruv. Like I feel like I wanted to separate the entertainer and the acting into two, because we can put you anywhere, bruv, and you will build relationships out of anywhere. You will talk to anyone. Like, you're like one of probably the nicest people probably in the end, bruv. Do you know what I mean? What is it that you wanted to do when you was probably reaching year 10, year 11, when we was all trying to figure out what we kind of want to do in life?
It's funny because I just feel like I can't remember exactly, but I just remember thinking the only thing that I'm good at is acting. So the only thing that I used to get praised for in school was acting. Yeah. Because in every other class, I used to just fuck around.
Drama was quite big when we was in school, innit?
Literally, bro. So my drama class was lit. It was me, Tucker.
Yeah.
Micah was in my class.
Yeah.
There's a couple man, Smiley. My drama class was lit. Okay. So it was like, because it was fun, and the teachers in drama, you don't get applauded for having fun, but you don't get shunned like in maths or something where you're talking and you're making noise, doing banter.
Of course.
They kind of like lift you up. Oh, that's good. You got character. You got
charisma. So, that's what they want to see in you, innit?
Yeah. So that's the only thing that I ever felt like I could do.
You definitely could have done acting, bro. 100%. I'm not even just saying it because I know you. Even seeing them videos that you used to make and you put on the characters and stuff. This guy's built for it, man. How does it make you feel when you see all these London and British actors now? Like, how does it make you feel? Especially things like, like Top Boy. It's like one of the. I feel on our screens a lot.
Do you want me to be honest? Yeah, It doesn't. Nothing bothers me, you know. The only reason why it doesn't bother me is because anything that I want to do, I can do and I can achieve it.
Love that.
But I'm 34, and that took me 20 years to learn that that's who I am. As in, like, if I said to you, I want to be a rude boy, I will be the top rude boy.
Yeah.
If I said to you, I want to be a millionaire, I want to do business, I want to be a football agent, I'll be the top football agent. If I want to be a rapper, I'll be the top rapper. I want to be whatever. So I just know everything takes perseverance. I've got skills and I know that. So because I know that, when I see all these other guys and that, I just think, hats off to them. They've stuck to something what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
For time, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have a purpose. I just knew I was good at stuff. And sometimes what you're good at doesn't mean that's your purpose.
Yeah,
do you know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's
like,
true.
So that's it, man. Man. And Top Boy and stuff. I feel sorry for them because the reason why I feel sorry for them is because the English film industry is a difficult place to maneuver and navigate in the sense of they have to use rappers and they have to use people who already have influence to save money.
Yeah.
So then what happens is a lot of if you notice, all the television shows that get all the big budgets or all the movies that get big budgets, they always got a bait rapper in it. Doing the main acting. Why?
Yeah,
where's our actors?
True.
Why is Daniel Kaluuya big in America and doing stuff there? And Damson Idris is the head of Snowfall, but he's not the head of Top Boy. Doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? I've never thought of it like that, you know?
Yeah, it's because they have to save money. So they have to use rappers because that saves them a budget on the marketing. Straight away, you're a rapper. You just sold 20,000 people coming to watch it in the cinemas because you're a rapper.
Yeah.
So let's put 5 rappers in. That's 100,000. Obviously, the maths ain't that simple.
Gonna bring their audience in it with them, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it's about,
you know innit? So the maths ain't that simple, but I'm just giving you an example. I know that.
No. You know what? I've never looked at it like that, man.
Yeah.
That's mad.
The film industry in England is hard to grow. So that's why I don't really care for it.
You know what? As well, like I think acting. There's never too late for that industry. And like you said, bruv, if that's something you wanted to go down to, if something you wanted to go into, you could, man, because you've got the ability to do it 100%. So everyone like cross your mind thinking maybe I should try a little something.
Do you know what it is? Like you just said, everything will come at its time.
Yeah.
I've got so much stuff that, like I said, I had to learn, that I had to realize. But now it's like the power is in my hands, and you're gonna see like man can do anything.
Yeah.
And man can do anything, and I will do a lot of things.
Because there's not a lot of people out there that can do so many things in one, bruv. Like for you to be able to act, sing, rap, entertain, bruv, that's 4 massive things, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like even I was going through your Insta earlier. Obviously I've seen them before, but just refreshing my mind and I see the daily duppy, but it's a night. Is it a night duppy?
Yeah, so basically
it's called a night one, isn't it?
Yeah. So what I did is that's all green screened. So I made the whole video myself. So the concept, I came up with the concept myself.
I want to be able to tell it all.
Yeah, I made the whole video myself.
You went in on that, bro. The way you dropped man's names into the ballistic.
So yeah, those are things that like, that's fun, that's creative.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Those are the things that keep me rapping. I'm kind of bored not with music, with rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to try a different sort of.
Yeah, man. Once something bores me, I'm tired now. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it's like me.
Yeah.
I get bored of things quickly.
Yeah. If you take the fun out of something, I'm done.
Yeah, I agree.
So
all right, let's look. A lot of people watching this who know you will know, you know, some of the things that, you know, you growing up and stuff like that. What was it like for you being in that environment where you're on the roads and you're around these people, you're in the gangs, and what was that like for you at such a young age? And where was the transition to going into that sort of life, as we call it?
See, you know what it is, yeah? I just feel like, and it's funny, I'm boisterous. Like I like being a man. I like the thought of being a man. I like physicality. I like to be strong.
Yeah.
All of that, yeah. And I think I also like to protect and look after people and look after my people. A lot of this stuff that things develop into, they just start off as like friends. We're just chilling, whatever we're doing, and being boisterous. Those things just, I feel like it just gravitates into something else, into something else, into something else, and then before you know it, you're kind of on a, not on a spiral, but you know what I mean. And I used to say to man, like, you see, honor matters to me. I don't like disrespect. I don't like none of that kind of stuff. I like people to be, you're a man of honor. You're a man of your word. You do what you say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And outside, you find a lot of men ain't like that. They're just trying to fit in. They're just trying to. Yeah. So I just don't.
Absolutely.
So if something nags me, then I'll say and I'll do something.
Yeah.
So I just think.
But
it's hard for me to kind of explain.
Do you see it? Do you like, what's the word, man? Do you label yourself as an ex-gang member?
Nah.
How would you label yourself?
I would label myself as me. I'm Fatch. That's it. And do you know why? Yeah, because all these other labels are not a clear explanation of myself. So, for example, I would like the same way how I wouldn't label myself an ex-gang member if I was working a full 9 to 5 every day, paying taxes, and I had never committed a crime in my life. I wouldn't call myself a straight goer. I would, because these things are not, they're not explanatory to your character. They're just a term that puts you in a box now. So if I say I'm an ex-gang member, how many things go through your mind? The last thing that goes through your mind is who I actually am. So I just say I'm me and allow me to be me, and you'll see who I am. It will be clear as day. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. When I say ex-gang member, your mind immediately attaches me to bare things that I might not even be attached to, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, nice. The way you break things down is, bruv.
No, I love
special, bruv. Honestly, it's and like I say to everyone, bruv, I'm learning every day myself, and 20 minutes in, and bruv, I'm learning new things already from you, bruv. That's why I've said to my missus, like the sort of person you are, the word I can say, you're just different, bruv. You're different, man. And I would never label you as an ex-gang member or a gang member. I'm just breaking it down for the people who obviously do know you. Do you know what I mean? But that sort of life that you was around, I know you've seen a lot of things. You've seen a lot of people. We've lost. I know we all know the people that have gone, and what's how it was back then to how it is now. What do you think the difference is with the young people being on the roads? Because I feel like it is much more of a madness now than it was back then. I think it's clear for everyone, probably will agree as well. What do you think the difference is of back then and to how it is now?
Now there's everything's televised.
Yeah.
So your demise will be televised.
Yeah.
And because your demise will be televised, I think it forces people to act in more extreme ways, more extreme manners. It forces kids. When I was younger, I knew what you was doing. I might have known what Score was doing because my guy. I might have known what Smirks or whoever my guys was doing.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what man in East London was doing. I didn't know what man in North London was doing. I didn't see what they was doing.
Yeah.
So they weren't able. There was no oppression. There was no peer pressure.
Yeah.
I've never been a victim of peer pressure. Never. That's not my thing. Like, I'm not. But I'm saying there was never no pressure from external viewers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there wasn't a thing of like, them man are doing that, we need to do this. It was just like, we're just doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Now with these kids, it's like, they can see, not only can you see what others are doing, you can see your worst enemy. He's getting lit. You're like, oh shit, my man's getting lit.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get lit. Right, what, they done that they done that demonic, that nasty thing. Fuck, that man's doing something nastier. And,
so true.
And that's it. And that's why now, like, you see, like, you're from, we're the same age group, innit? Yeah. So we grew up in a time when, like, your mum is my mum. Doesn't matter if you're white, bro. You're from the ends.
Yeah.
So your mum is my mum. If I see your mum, if anyone sees your mum, it's like, raw, that's Reese's mum. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, we would look out for that. You see these little kids here, there's no manners, no respect. They'll be rude to your mum.
100%.
They don't have no behavior. The only thing they respect is badness. They don't even respect, like, love, because when I was younger, if there was an older brother and he showed man love, we'd rate that.
Yeah.
But these man, they'll rate it until they don't rate it no more, and then they'll diss you. So you always have to move in a way, like even me, I always have to move in a way of like, yeah, man, I love you, man. I look after you, man. But if you go there, I'm gonna go there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's how the only way you can keep them in check, or they're gonna get on you, bro.
Yeah, of course. I feel like the youngers now, they're the ones to watch out for,
100%.
man. I'm talking 14. I've mentored. I've worked in a PRU with these kids. These gang-related kids are being groomed. These 15, 16-year-olds, they are dangerous, bro. Fucking dangerous, I'm telling you. And you know, like little things like the other day I'm driving and they're moving reckless on their bikes and scooters, nearly made me crash. And like the old me would switch. Because you couldn't back in the day, you could switch on a young guy, you could bad him up. Now I feel like if I switch on them, one of them's gonna probably pull out a machete on me. Do you know what I mean? So like, you know, like the difference between then and now, they don't give a shit. We did. I feel like there was boundaries. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, we respected the older lots. We respected people's mums, parents, other friends. Even if, like, oh, that's Fatch's brethren. Yeah, he's cool, man. You don't know him. You know, like something like that. Like, the difference between them two are it's very scary, man. These youths are dangerous, man.
And yeah, man. I also think, you know what it is as well. I think that there's no community like when we was younger.
None
Places like youth clubs destroyed communities.
All gone.
Yeah.
Where are they?
And like you got Providence and that, but I'm saying that's why Junction still has a little leg to stand on. Yeah. Like Junction still
got Carney's, you got Providence.
You got places where
I think York Gardens kind of on its way out as well, though, isn't it?
100%.
You lot was there the other day. What's still left there? Because I drove past the other day, it's all flats. Basically gone.
Yeah, yardies.
Yeah.
The yardies, bro. We got the yardies. Like I'm saying.
No, man. So you got Carney's, Providence.
But I'm saying to you, other ends ain't got Carney's and Providence.
No. I know where I live. There's nothing where I live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's nothing where I live. Even when I worked in East London, there's nothing for them.
Literally. And we had my uncles, my family know your family. Mm-hmm. Your family will know my family.
Yeah.
Schemes and that. My family know his family.
Yeah.
It's like there are things that tie us together, even if we don't want to be tied together.
Yeah, of course.
I couldn't do something mad to you or come back to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regardless of Jamie or anything, I'm just talking about just in sense of in the way of like family and friends. It will come back to me. It wouldn't just be going unheard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and vice versa. So.
I hear that, man. Yeah. It's and I feel like as well, just before we finish off on these little youngsters and that, I feel like they're looking up to they do look up to the wrong people. I think they're looking up to the wrong people. And I was listening to a podcast over there, I can't remember what it was, and the guy said about the music, the drill rap is a big part of it. And to a certain extent, I do agree. But these young kids, a lot of them they don't want to go and work a job. Do you know what I mean? They want to be trappers. They want to be musicians. They want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is the thing.
Back when we was growing up, want a footballer.
Yeah.
Or man wanted to go and do this, wanted to go and do that. You don't really hear about that no more. What they want to be.
Yeah, but I don't blame them, and the reason why I don't blame them is because when you grow up in an environment and you see what is accessible to you, you always go for what's accessible to you. Of course. What I mean by that is like, you see with everything, when you grow up in the chicken shop, we all eat in chicken shops.
Yeah.
Why? There's no chicken shop on Kings Road.
Yeah.
There's no chicken shop in Chelsea. There's not. Them man don't care about chicken shop. Them man they don't even fathom chicken and chips. That's mad.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you is it's accessible to us.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Being a shotter, being a trapper, and the problem is, with our culture and where we're from and everything, because as much as you're white, there's something that bonds us together as a people, and that's poverty, where we're from. You're white, I grew up with you being white, but if a black boy came to the ends, I'm with you way before I'm with him.
Yeah.
So it was never a thing of race when we all grow up together and we stand together. The only time race gets involved is when you start moving the classism, the class levels around. Oh, you know, that he's white, but he's from there, or I'm black and I'm from here. Then it kind of gets a bit different. But when we've all grown up together, it's the same thing. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to is...
It's facts.
Facts. But what I'm trying to get to is, you see with these kids, what's accessible to them is these things. It is shotting. And you've got a parent or a mum or a dad who's saying to you, we're living in Winstanley or wherever, and you've got a parent saying to you, don't shot, don't do this, don't do that. But you're still in the same place. You're struggling for money. Why should I take your advice?
Yeah.
Why? Because you're my dad or you're my mum. Your advice doesn't count because you don't look happy. You come home, you're angry, you're moaning. Oh, we ain't got this, like that, we ain't got that. Then I step outside my house and I see a shotter. That guy's fucking happy as Larry. He's got jewelry, he's got gal, he's got a whip. Everyone knows him. We all know him. He's got clothes. He's not moaning. He's not saying, "Oh man, ain't got no money." He's gassed. Yeah. So what do I want to do?
I'm not gonna be like him, innit?
And it's accessible.
Yeah, of course.
Because you can still see that lifestyle if you go and you knew.
It's like magnets, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, bro. And that's it.
It's true, man.
So that's why I don't blame them. I just always try to teach them. Like certain times I'll meet people and they'll say, "Can you come and talk to the kids?" I say no. And they say, why? And I say, the reason why I don't talk to the kids is because the kids only understand a few things. And what you don't want me to say to the kids, one, I don't believe in it. And two, they don't understand that. So they go in one and come out the other.
Exactly how we was, though.
Exactly
how we was. That's why, even when I used to mentor the kids, I would not preach to them like that. More time I say to them, you know what? If that's what you want to do, you have to just learn the hard way.
And that's it. And you know what's funny, Reece, when you say to youths, because what you said is similar to what I say. I say to them, just be yourself. No matter nothing else. When you say to someone, be yourself, you're not telling them what to do in the sense of, be like me or anything. Yeah. They will learn on their own that what they're about to do is not for them, or they'll learn on their own that this is for me. Yeah. And that's it. And maybe, sadly, they might learn in the wrong place. They might learn, go in jail or whatever, but you have to let them learn. Yeah. When you try and teach them, it's the same with telling a kid, don't touch the fire. That fire looks so beautiful to a little kid, to a baby. Oh my God, the fire, don't touch the fire, don't touch the fire. But when he touches it, after he's touched it, and he knows that's not for him, he will never, no matter what.
It's so true, but it's like my 1-year-old, he's just starting to walk and all that, and he's climbing on the sofa, and he keeps, like, he will fall, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to leave you. Go and climb. Let's see if you climb, after you fall and smash your mouth, let's see if you climb again. I'm like that, but obviously with my first one, I'd wrap him up on cotton wool. Now, come here. But now it's like, cool. You learn. You have to just learn. Yeah.
And you don't want him to smash.
No, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Yeah.
Smash his mouth, but you also understand once he does, he'll come right back. He's not, and he'll do exactly what you told him.
Yeah. So true, man.
That's it, man.
No, it's good. It's good to hear your view on that. Yeah, I know you went jail at a young age. How old is you again?
When I first ever went jail, I was 17.
What was that for?
That was some stupidness. I got remanded. I was on tag for some stupidness, man. One of my we got in trouble. I don't want to talk about it too much. Yeah. One of my brethren, he got in trouble at the time. He's not my brethren no more. But he got in trouble at the time. And we was on tag. Me and Slice was on tag. And we breached our tag. We had been on tag together and everything for ages, whatever. We breached our tag, long story short, on the same day, same time, whatever. So we gone to court. They come and got us in like 2 mornings later or something. We've gone court and he's gone up first to the courts. We're downstairs in the thing. He's come back down. He's like, yeah, man, you're getting bail. So obviously we're on the same case, everything. So he's got bail. We breached the same time.
So you're thinking,
I'm
good.
I'm going to get bail too. Well, I've gone upstairs, man.
Oh, done you dirty.
Yeah, when I've gone upstairs, the woman, I'll never forget, my solicitor went there. And the woman's gone to me, the judge has gone to her, it says on my papers that he's missed court. Why did he miss court? So she's come over to me. She weren't my solicitor. She got sent by my solicitor. Okay. She come over to me, why did you miss court? The judge is saying, why did you miss court? I said, I was in hospital. She's gone back to her. She's gone back to him. He was in hospital. The judge has gone, in hospital? What's a young man like this doing in hospital? What was he in hospital for? Why? What can be so dangerous or important? Why he would miss court? Yeah. Come back to me. What happened? I said, I got shot. She said, all right. Went back to him. Yeah, he got shot. He got shot. And this is the judge's words. So at the end, he said, stand up. So I stood up. So he said, yeah, listen. You've been shot. You're on tag. You've breached your tag. And you're on bail for a stabbing. You don't respect the law, do you? This is what he said, you know, and remanded me in jail. Sent me to jail.
How long did you do?
I was only in there for a month. Because
where'd you go?
I went Feltham.
Them times, madness there, innit?
I went Feltham. No, I was blessed, but
but it's ludicrous back then, though,
no,
innit?
but this is the thing. I went Bevan.
Yeah.
That's Feltham.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I've gone to Feltham, I know how to manipulate. I know it's going to sound mad. I know how to control other men. I know how to survive without even having to do much. I know because I've been amongst men since I was a kid. Yeah. I got bare cousins and I went Bevan, bro. Yeah. I was built. Bevan builds you for jail. Yeah. It's fucked up to say that.
No, I hear that, man. Growing up and going to school, everyone knew that Bevan was a mad school.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that you done that a month in there, but you did a big bird though, innit?
Yeah. So then that's the first time I went jail, innit? Yeah. And I went court, and the next judge who looked at my case, he just said, "I don't even know why you got remanded. Let me straight out." I went there for 4 weeks, and then after that, I went jail when I was 19.
Hold on, before you went, this is when you did the long bird from 19. Yeah, before 19, that, hold on, because I remember when you got shot. I thought you got shot, just before you after. So I knew you went jail, but I didn't know it was for such a short time like that. So you got shot before that.
Before the time when you was in Southwoods with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you got...
I got shot when I first got shot when I was 17.
Was that at a party or something like that? Or a carnival or something like that?
Yeah, festival kind of
thing. Yeah,
thing,
festival or something like that, innit?
Yeah.
I remember that, man.
Back in the day, yeah.
In your head as well, innit?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So there was that, and then
obviously the jail when you were 19. What was that for?
That was for firearms when I was 19, yeah.
And did you do 6 years?
I got 11 years.
Yeah, I remember that. It was in the paper and everything, innit?
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
What did you do, 6 years?
I done 5 years, 8 months. By the end of it, I got extra days beating my nuts.
That's a long bird for a 19-year-old, man.
Yeah, bro, but they tried to wrap me off.
Go on.
So I got 8 years originally, and I'd done 2 years, and I was in jail, and then I got a letter under my door saying, "We're appealing your sentence. The police are appealing your sentence. They don't think you got long enough." Bear in mind, this is the first time I've ever been convicted for anything. I don't have no convictions. So they took me to court or whatever. I had to go back to court. I'd been in jail so long, I actually just went to the court. It was for a day out.
Yeah.
Time out. I was on Isle of Wight. So I went to fucking court, and then they raised my sentence from 8 years to 11 years, gave me 3 extra years.
Fucking hell.
So... But I was happy because the police was trying to get me IPP. Bear in mind, IPP at the time is for people who's persistent offenders.
Yeah,
my first conviction. How can I be IPP?
You don't want IPP anyway.
Yeah, it's chatting shit. I'm a SUK enforcer. I'm a debt collector for SUK.
They're throwing at you,
saying I'm an aggressor. Like I'm an aggressor. Like if SUK have a problem, they send me out. I go and handle the situation. Tried to hit me with all that bullshit. George wrote me a letter. They basically done something to George, tried to say basically he's banned from writing anyone letters ever again after he wrote me a letter. They fucked me over.
That's crazy. So you done what, just under 6 years in jail?
5 years, 8 months, yeah.
That's crazy, boy. Where did you finish off?
When
you were in Brixton for a while?
No. Where did I finish off?
Did you do Wandsworth?
This is mad because I got recalled, but we'll talk about that later. That was wild. But I got recalled to Wandsworth. But prior to that, I never went Wandsworth. Now I went jail when I was 19. I went high down, and then from there.
What was that feeling like when you get sentenced 11 years? Remember, you're 19, bro. Yeah.
I didn't care. I was 21 by then. 21 or 22 by then. I didn't care. The reason why I didn't care is because it's...
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, but the reason why is because it's occupational hazard. You can't do stuff and then moan about it. It is what it is. I was just happy it wasn't longer. I can see the end. It went IPP.
They catch you bang to rights?
They didn't catch me with nothing. No, I didn't get caught with nothing. They didn't have no gun till this day. Yeah.
So what did they get you on?
They had camera, but no...
CCTV?
Yeah, that's CCTV, but that's anything on camera. But they was like, nah, it's this.
That's mad.
Yeah. Bro, they started doing all kinds of stuff, bro. Talking about in the court.
I know, they were on to you lot back then, though,
terrorism.
Yeah. They
fucking, were... they couldn't find no bullets or casings. I must have made bullets myself. All kinds of shit that's like, where'd you get that from?
These people watch too many films.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So...
when being in jail, obviously lots of time to think.
Yeah.
haven't been, when you come out, you didn't, you said, oh, you was about to say you got recalled, didn't you? I was going to say, was that the last of it? Knocked it on the head. I've gone jail, doing 5 year, 8 months. I think something's got to change for me now.
What, after my sentence?
Yeah.
But when I come out?
Like when you was in jail for that long, like the thought process of being there so long. What was it like for you? Like, I got to do something. Do
you know what? Do you want me to be honest, bro? I'm still, how I was is how I am. And what I mean by that is like, I'm a defender, bro. Do you know what I mean? If my people need me, then I'm gonna be there. That's just the game.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I went jail, I didn't go jail for shotting or something. It was like, oh, I need to learn my lesson. The only lesson I learned in jail was basically surviving on your own.
Did you learn a lot about your friends when you went jail?
No, because I got good friends, innit? Some people ain't got good friends, man.
Yeah, no. The reason I asked that is because when man go jail, it's a lot.
My mate,
a lot of people get forgotten about, man. And I speak to a lot of people who gone jail, and they say they go jail with loads of friends, and they come out, and there's a couple of them.
It's a sad story because it's a true story. And it's a sad story. But you know the funniest thing?
When I had Lou on, Lou was telling me about, having loads of friends, and he's 3 or 4, man. That really stuck it out with him. He's done a big bird, so. And that's the only reason I asked, man. But if you had the support, man, that's good, bro. It's good to hear because you don't really hear it.
You're 100%, and that's what I would say to people, to like, like anyone who watches this, when they finish watching it, I think they'll have a different understanding of me and my character. But the reason why I'm able to be so free, I'm able to do Fenston, I'm able to be in the feds or whatever, my band, to be in the feds, I'm able to act, I'm able to rap and be Fatch, I'm able to survive, is because my friends give me complete freedom. And what I mean by that is they support me through anything. Yeah,
there's no pressure.
So when you have that, and you have that support network, bruv, it just means I don't, if I do something and everyone on the internet's like, that's shit, I hate you, you're crap, oh, he's so rubbish, and my friends are like, bruv, fuck that, who cares, come, let's go. The odds are against us. We've always been like, the odds are against us.
Yeah.
So to have that support network, bruv, I can step into anything and do anything. Because even if if no one's gonna come, I know Slice and Diff and my brethren are not gonna come. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that gives me a confidence that's like, I'm untouchable. I don't care. I'm not scared of nobody. And that feeling travels into every circle of life. It doesn't just stick in like acting and music and that. It's the same with road. It's the same with business. It's the same with anything I do. I know that these guys have got me. So I don't care.
That's nice to hear, man. Yeah. Honestly, that's nice to hear because I speak to a lot of people, and even myself as well, boy. There's not a lot of men that can say that they're still with their circle. It's very rare you hear these days, bro. Honestly, I've learned a lot about this whole podcast, and what I've learned is the better you do in life, you see the more competition. And for me, it's never a competition between me and my friends. I want you to do well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I want us all to do well. Do you know what I mean? And it's not hard for some people to just hit the share button, or do you know what I mean? Just the little things. And I just feel like sometimes in life, man, are just competing with one another secretly, and it's not what man need.
When I hear people say that, I feel sorry for them, and I hear a lot of people say it, as in my friends like competing and all that. I don't feel that at all. But that's me. That I might have friends who are part of my friendship circle who do feel that, but I would never know because they would never tell me. But I'm saying, I love. There's nothing like that. It's just like, win, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's the same when I see just anyone, really, even people I don't even know, bro. If you're doing something constructive, something good with your life, bro. Well done, man. And I wish you all the best. No, it's good that you got a good circle.
Just before you move on, there's one thing I do want to say about friends here that I learned, and I have to say to people all the time. But we have different friends for different things. I got some friends I can call them because I want to learn to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I got some friends I can call because I want to go outside and
of course.
Yeah. I got some friends who I could say to them, my man might have taught me to fucking whip food. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got different friends for different things, but a lot of people, they always go, that's not your friend. That's not your friend. But once you learn friendship management and you learn this friend's for this friend's for that, and you get some all-rounders who are just your guys.
Yeah.
you'll be all right.
Nah, I see that with you because you obviously I've known you a very long time, but you've definitely got the friends that if it gets cracking, gonna crack. But then you got Quincy and you got Jamie and them, man. Good peoples, bro. Remember I went to school with them lot, man. They're nice people, brother. They're the people. If you want good energy and good positive energy, they're the sort of people, man, that want to be around. I see
friends, man.
Exactly. I see you playing tennis with them in the early mornings and stuff like that. It's so true, bruv. You have different friends for different things,
and that's it, bro. Yeah,
it's spot on.
So
yeah. Now, what I was saying is, we're gonna move on from that period and into what you're doing now. But when you was doing that bird, like it's a long time. Was there any thought process of what you're gonna do when you leave jail, or is it just gonna be I'm just gonna still be me? Do you know what I mean? Or was there any thought process of like, okay, I'm gonna change a little bit of this, probably gonna do a little bit of that. What was it like when you was in there and having them thoughts? And
I can't remember, you know.
No.
Nah, I feel like I've just
any bad moments in there for you.
Yeah.
You got a lot of trauma from jail.
Nah. Just my mum had a stroke when I was in jail. She come to visit me, and
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, and she come to visit me, and they wouldn't let her in. And I remember it's so mad when you're in jail. You're such a selfish prick.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, my mum ghosted me. Like, what kind of mum? Like, ghosted her. So them times I was my mum's only son.
So she didn't turn up for the visit.
Yeah, she didn't turn up for the visit. So I'm chatting shit.
Yeah, of course.
I'm embarrassed. I got my brethren coming and giving me food. I'm pissed.
Oh, fucking hell.
And then I was calling the phone. She wasn't answering. So I was like thinking, you know, like you're not even answering the phone to say sorry or nothing for ages. So I called that day. She didn't answer the phone. Then I didn't call for about 2 months. Purposely, I didn't call. And when I was in jail, there was a time when I was in jail where I didn't have visits for 3 years on purpose. I didn't want none.
You didn't want none?
I just done my sentence. So I didn't go. Nobody came to see me. I was in Isle of Wight. Yeah. So my mum, I didn't see her. My dad, nobody, not one person came to visit me. I didn't send out one VO. Yeah. And prior to that, I was in Highdown and I was getting visits. So anyway, I didn't call her for months. And I used to do stuff like that. I'm like that. In jail, I'm here. This is my focus. I got to focus here. Yeah. And probably about 2 months later, I must have called my mum's house phone, and my little brother's dad now, he is his dad now, but he wasn't his dad then, it was like my mum's partner.
Yeah.
He answered the phone. So I said, what's going on? So he said, what's going on? So I said, where's my mum? So he said, she's here. So I said, yeah, put her on the phone. So he said, I can't. So what are you talking about? Put her on the phone, bruv. And while I was talking to him, I could just hear this person just going, like trying to say something. And I could hear it. And you know, like, you know what? Have you ever? You know when some no disrespect, but you see like deaf people when they can't.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. It sounded like that. Okay.
Thought, what the fuck is that? And then he's gone. Basically, your mum, she had a stroke, and straight away it all clicked in. Because when I was a little kid, when I was like 8, 9, my mum had a stroke then, and I remember her not being able to talk that time. So immediately it kind of kicked in, and that was like the worst. I didn't, like I said to you, bro. When they raised my sentence, I didn't care, bro. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about that. But when my mum had a stroke, that's one of the like
you can't in do my life. Can't do nothing, can it?
Yeah, that's probably like if I had to weigh up everything that's ever happened to me or gone on in my life, that's probably the worst thing in my life ever. That's mad. Like, and I was her only son, and do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, you ain't got no siblings, have you?
Now I got a little brother. He's 13, but
okay,
them times they are 19. I'm 34.
Yeah.
Didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's mad. Especially you can't do nothing, can it, as well?
Nothing. Do you know what I mean? She's gone, and then I found out the story. What it was is she came to the jail, she forgot her ID, so they wouldn't let her in. And then she was so stressed on her way home.
Causes it, innit?
She's gone into a shop, and she had a stroke in the shop. Stressed because I'm her only son. You ain't fucking come to see her only son.
Of course, she's gone all that. Where was you at the time?
Highdown.
I was in Highdown. Yeah. What's that? Sutton, isn't it?
Yeah, Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton, isn't it?
In Isle of Wight, I never had no one. I didn't have a visit. Maybe it's because my mum. One, I think it's because I just wanted to just do what I'm doing. I'm in jail, whatever. But two, I think it might be because she was like disabled as well.
Yeah.
Like she was. Do you know what I mean?
Is he in jail with any of the lads?
No. Not at the beginning in Highdown. Yeah, I was with a couple of the man them like Score and N-Kid, Munch, A-Kid. There was a time when Bear of them was in there, Burry.
Oh, yeah. Sutton, you know.
Tremaine, Doinks. There was bare man in there.
Bloody hell.
Sick kid. Yeah, there was bare man. And then I left there and I went Isle of Wight. And when I went Isle of Wight, I was on my own. And then Hutch.
Did you finish there? Isle of Wight?
No, I done bulk of my bird there. And then Hutch and that came. Hutch and Pounder. And they got into some kind of madness or something. Some mute must have bored up someone or something. They had like a madness. And then the jail thought I was involved in it, and then they come and security swagged me and took me to the jail next door, to the BCAT jail. So they put me in the block next door.
Okay.
So I wasn't allowed to leave the block. I had to stay in that block for 3 months. They had me in the block for 3 months. No telly, nothing. For 3 months. I didn't even do nothing. But I understand now as I get older what it is. And it's like I said to you earlier, I went Bevan, innit? So I'm able to, I know how to it sounds such a pause, but I know how to rise amongst other
I hear you, man. I hear you, man.
Yeah, and I don't have to do much.
I hear you, man.
But in jail, govs only read you 2 ways. You're either a neek or you're a bad boy.
Yeah.
So how come everyone, they all rate him, but he's not being bad? He's being bad secretly.
Yeah.
So they just used to violate me.
No, I hear the man thing that you're saying, man.
Yeah.
Bruv, you've been using Bevan. You spent 5 years in secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years. That's a long time, bruv.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a long time. You've gone to a boys' school. And yeah, I hear it, man.
Yeah.
I fully hear it, bruv.
I remember I said to you, Bevan is jail.
Yeah.
So I've done 10 years.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Because there's no difference. And I promise you, the only difference is you go home from school. Bevan is jail. You go education and all that, it's jail.
You lot used to move up the Burntwood girls.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right around the corner for you lot, innit? Yeah, of course.
Used to bunk school with them.
Move up the Burntwood things.
All the Burntwood girls, man. They were lit.
What other schools you have near you? No, there ain't nothing.
Burntwood, Chestnut Grove.
Oh yeah,
Graveney.
Chestnut. Oh yeah, Graveney. Graveney. Yeah. I forgot about Graveney.
Yeah, Chestnut Grove was just.
But Burntwood, obviously, Burntwood all girls. They just want some attention from boys.
Yeah.
Bevan just wants some attention from girls. You lot are so close to each other.
It made sense. Yeah.
Can imagine. Quickly before we move on to everything that you're doing now, you talked about being called back. You went to
recalled, yeah.
You went to 1-0.
Yeah. So.
What happened? Breach.
So at this time, I've been out of jail for 5 years. I've never had a warning. I've never had nothing.
This is 5 years after your sentence.
After I've been.
Oh wow.
So this is my license was 5 years long, 5.5 years long.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Jail. 5 years, 8 months. So this is 5 years of me being out. Been out for 5 years. I've never had a warning.
Mm-hmm.
I've come into the last 6 weeks of probation. Yeah. They're saying to me, they're so happy with how I've progressed. They're like to me, we want you to come and speak to other people who are coming out of jail. I've performed at Glastonbury. I've done Sky Sports. I've done Anthony Joshua. I've performed abroad. They've let me go overseas. I've supported Rag and Bowman. I've supported Bruno Mars.
Sick.
I've performed in Hyde Park. I've done Lovebox Festival. I've been voted hot for 2016 on the BBC. I've done a Converse campaign. I've done so much stuff. So they love me. Mm-hmm. And this black lady, I can't remember her name, bro. She was my probation worker. I had 6 weeks left and she come to me and she said, listen, I'm leaving. There's some woman who's just come here, and I remember her name. Her name's Alison Gordon, yeah? And she come and said, there's this new lady here called Alison, and she's basically, I'm not going to say she said recall all black boys, but this is a black woman that's saying it to me, but she said, I feel like she just wants us to recall all the black boys.
Yeah.
And I'm not really feeling it, so I'm leaving the job, right? She said to me, be careful. And I said, all right, cool. Like, she said, you got 6 weeks left, be careful. I said, all right, cool, whatever. I'm thinking it's all normal. And then I've gone, we do this water fight thing. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah, I've seen you get Quincy. Yeah.
So obviously we do this thing called Wet July, innit? It's in celebration of, it's a long story, but one of my brothers, he went well, and we just wanted to do something that we can always remember.
Yeah.
So every July, no matter where you are, you can be at work, be on a date, wherever you are. You're getting it.
Yeah.
If you enter the game, you can't exit the game.
Okay, cool.
So we was running around doing Wet July, innit? Me and Diff, just catching man, spraying man up, whatever. And then something happened with Schemes. Obviously, you can repeat it on
Yeah.
And then so I've gone to his house, and something happened with his house keys, basically. And I had his house keys, and the police have basically said to me, give them his house keys so they can go in his house. So I said, nah, like, I can't give you someone's house keys to
of course.
Get me? And he's gone about his business, whatever.
Yeah.
So they was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I was with his dog. His dog was out for some reason. He had Hero.
Of course. Yeah. Scary, man.
Hero.
Scary bit. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Hero, man. He's a good boy.
Scary, man.
I had Hero, and they said to me, I was waiting for Aaron to come to collect Hero. So while I'm waiting, bro, I can see these feds that I can see them talking to each other, but like I can see them conjuring up, like they're doing something. I'm thinking, what are they up to? What are they up to? Boom, boom, boom. And Diff's gone to me while they're coming. And I was like, why? And he's like, all their red lights are on, like they put the cameras on.
Yeah.
So they come over to me, they're like, Raw, is your name Smack? So I'm like, nah. They're like, what's your name? So I said my name, innit? I said, my name's They're like, your name's not Smack. I said, nah. He said, show me your ID. Let me see your name's not Smack. So like an idiot, I've shown them my ID. Yeah, my name's not Smack. And they've gone, it's him.
Oh.
They've gone, it's him. So they've nicked me, said, you're wanted. I said, me? I said, yeah, you're wanted. Nicked me, took me to the station. The whole time I'm in the van, I'm just thinking, this is some wrong identity. I ain't got nothing, bro. I was at probation last week.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you're wanted. Gone to the station. I'm saying to the sergeant, listen, I don't know. They said I'm wanted. I don't know why. I ain't been in no trouble. Judge, the sergeant said, I don't know why either. You gotta go jail. You gotta sort it out from jail. I'm saying, what? I said, you gotta sort it out from jail. Next day, it must have been like a Friday, the Saturday morning or something, I'm in jail. In jail. These times, I've got a tour booked in Germany. I'm touring the whole of Germany, performed to over 180,000 people in Germany.
Don't tell me you've missed it.
No, that's booked in October.
Oh, yeah. When was this?
This is September.
September.
No, August.
Okay. Oh, yeah, August. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was August. Yeah.
It's coming up to the time where my tour's coming up, but I would never have missed it because my license finished just before it. They couldn't have, unless they was going to extend my license, which you don't know with these people, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Bro. So I'm thinking, I got my tour coming up. It's fucking like tour in Germany. We got this is a proper tour. It's not some fake tour. I was there for 2.5 weeks. Like lived in Germany, city to city, sleeping on the coach and going to the next city. It's going to the next city, performing. Bruv, in jail. I can't lie, that was worse than the 5 years. 1 month they kept me there.
I was like, you did a month?
Yeah, I did a month. Then one day they just come in the 20th.
What did they call you back for?
Bad behaviour. I said, what's bad behaviour? They said, we've done research and you was directing a music video for an artist in Clapham Junction and you didn't tell your probation worker you're a music video editor. Then they said, you've got a clothing line registered in your name, but you didn't tell your probation worker you own a clothing line. Then they said, we think you've been ordering Rambo knives to Carney's community.
Oh.
They went to George and said to George, yeah, we think that Fatch has been ordering Rambo knives to your thing. So George said, no, he hasn't. What are you talking about?
No.
So I realized what it was in the end. I found out what it was. One, there's some other youths that's from another end. They had a case. Their car got bugged. Whatever they were saying in that car got me nicked.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's the first thing. Because I found out after.
Yeah.
So they were saying, Fatch done this or Fatch done whatever.
Yeah.
That's the first part of the bad behaviour. The other part was I shot a video for a young buck from the ends, helping him out with his music career, whatever. And we ordered these security vests for
like the stab-proof sort of vest.
Like the stab-proof sort of vest. We ordered them for the video to make fake security guards for the video, innit?
Yeah.
But we never used them. We left them in the packaging.
Oh.
But it came to my mum's house and it came to Carney's community, sorry. I ordered it to Carney's community and I left the address thing on the front of it. Now, later on that night, I left the packages in this young buck's car. He's got stopped by police. I think he might have jumped out and he's ran or whatever.
Yeah.
When they've searched the car, they found these security vests.
Yeah.
And they've just tried to make up their own story. Because that's how they even knew that I even sent anything to Carney's in the first place.
No way.
So yeah, bruv, that's it. And I got recalled and then my license was done. I come out, I had 2 weeks left. I've done my license and then I've been free since, bro. That was 2019. We're in 2023 now, so what's that, 4 years?
Yeah, clean then.
Free since, yeah.
Clean from then.
You know what I mean? So
Well, boy,
So,
you know what? Fatch, honestly, I could talk to you for hours, bro. Like I'm sitting there, it's mad. It's mad. I've always said it, bro, because you're that sort of person. You could talk to anyone. You're that sort of person, man. Bro, it's mad. Some of the stuff I've heard is mad. What's Fatch up to now, man? What's the future hold? Obviously, I know what's going on, but tell the people. I know you got the 6 a.m. club, which I when I was on Twitter, I used to lock in. I'm an early bird myself. 5 o'clock, I'm up every day. I was even going to come on the walk the other day, but a bit short notice. Great minds conquer all. Another thing you're doing. Talk to us about what's happening, man, and what's to come.
Where do I start, really? Obviously, I've got my band. My band's The Feds. Fatch, I still do music. I just haven't been releasing of recent, but I'll get back to it soon. I had my own studio. I had to close my studio down. I'm opening a new studio, which obviously will be a music studio and podcast. So we'll be producing content. It'll be like a production house almost. So we're producing content within there, and also if we can help people produce content outside of the studio, we'll help them there. And it'll be a music studio as well, which will be Great Mind Studios.
Again, you're giving back.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Love, man. That's what I love to hear.
I got that, and then as well as my band, and I got the brand Great Minds Conquers All, which is GMCA. I got the 6 a.m. club, which everything that I'm saying to you is under the umbrella of GMCA, Great Minds Conquers All. So everything's underneath that.
Yep.
So the 6 a.m. club is kind of like the catalyst for Great Minds.
Yep.
And the way 6 a.m. club started is one day I woke up. I like early mornings, and
just like me.
Yeah,
love the mornings. Yeah.
To 5, I was waking up. And I was going for walks. And on Twitter, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a thing on Twitter called Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, you used to jog early as well, innit?
Yeah, I used to run in the morning.
Yeah, I used to see it,
So you can click onto Twitter Spaces and you can hear people have conversations. So almost like Clubhouse, but with Twitter.
Yep.
So I used to open a space. First of all, it started as the 5 a.m. club. Opened it, no one would come in. I was like, fuck it, I listen to podcasts, listen to music, carry on doing my walks. I like winter walks. I like the cold. I like it. It feels like a soldier.
Yeah.
Carried on doing them walks, and then one day I thought, let me try 6. Tried 6. A couple people came. A couple more people came. So I said, look, I'm going to do this for 6 months. Every day I wake up and I walk 10 kilometers, 6 miles. I'll either run 3K and then walk 7, or I'll just walk the whole 10. Yeah. And one time I must have ran the whole 10.
Sick.
Yeah. So I'm doing this. I started doing them. And then what happened is I just said to people, look, this is a place where you can come in the morning. It's called the 6 a.m. club. And it just turned into a thing, the 6 a.m. club. So we have positive conversations every morning, conversations about self-development.
That's exactly what it's about, man.
Yeah, how to be better in life. And we have a prayer at the end. And I've got a whole brand building, man. I got quotes, the 6 a.m. club quotes, that quotes of the day. I do the 6 a.m. club walks where we meet up in Hyde Park. And we go for a walk around Hyde Park.
When's the next one of them?
The next one will be the last Sunday of this month.
What'd you do? One a month for them walks?
Yeah,
okay, cool. Whereabouts do you lot meet for that?
Park.
Whereabouts though? You just change it up and all that. Yeah.
I'll give you the exact location.
Yeah. No, I definitely want to do that, man. You had quite a few people the other day, innit? I see it.
Man, it was good, man.
Because the 6 a.m. club's got a bit of a following, man.
Yeah, it has. And the thing what I learned from the 6 a.m. club was, because remember, I said to them, I'm going to do this every day, no matter what, for 6 months. Yeah? 6 in the morning. I'm not going to be late. I'm going to be on time.
Yeah.
Every single day, I was there. From June until January the 1st. Yeah? Every day, except for 1 week when I was ill. And even then I was there, but one of the 6 a.m. club members hosted the thing for me.
Okay.
And I was still watching.
You were still there. Yeah.
And that's me outside. Rain, sleet, snow, thunderstorm, whatever you want to call it, I'm outside. And that was to show them, one, it was something that I proved to myself, which was I have a great mind. I have a strong mind. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because that's not an easy thing to do. What else have you ever done in your life every single day for 6 months, apart from wake up?
Yeah.
Even work, you have breaks.
Yeah, of course.
The only thing you can say is be a parent.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a hard thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the only thing you can say. As an adult, what's something I've done? Nothing. So I said, fuck it, let me do this thing. Every single day, without fail, have a conversation, whatever, running the 6 a.m. club. And off the back of that, it taught me, 1, that I can be disciplined. 2, I got a great mind. 3, we all have this little thing inside of us that can grow if we want it to, but we have to feed it.
Yeah.
We all have the ability to have a great mind. We all have the ability to be strong. We all have the ability to achieve. Every single person, from the most dysfunctional person to the most functional person to the hard, strong guy to the weak guy. Every single person.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the message that I'm pushing with great minds. And then if you put on this top, what I want you to feel is that when you put on this t-shirt and you put on this face, you feel strong. You feel like you got a great mind. The same way how when a person puts on a Louis V shirt, they feel like I'm lit, I'm fly, I'm the drippiest brother out here.
Yeah.
I want you to feel like I'm lit. This is when I put this on and I go boxing, I'm smacking up everything. I don't care if I'm not I ain't got the most ability. I'm gonna learn.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Amen.
And that's it, bro. Yeah, man. Love family.
That's big, bro. You've touched on a lot of things, and I think it's so good that you can identify them things within yourself, because there's a lot of people that can't see it within them. Do you know what I mean? And some of them don't want to believe it. And like you said, bro, it's about challenging yourself as well. You know what I mean? And that's sick, bro.
Yeah, no,
that's sick, honestly, man.
So that's the next thing that I'm working on, building this brand, man. And I've got boot camps starting. So we'll have Saturday boot camps. I've secured a location within Fitness First, so we can use their studio every Saturday. That'll be launching in October. So I'm not sure when this is gonna come out, but
this will be what are we touching October? Yeah, this will be late October. Late October.
So the 7th of October will be my first one.
Okay.
I'd expect to see you down there getting a little bit of training.
Bruv, you know what? I need to train, man. I need to train. But you see me, Fatch, bruv. I hate fitness, bruv. That was my problem with football. I shy away from the running.
I hear you.
But I need to, man. I need to, because football's coming to an end. I need to keep going, bruv. I've got to find something, man. I've got an half decent little shape about me. I think, and someone like you would push me as well.
No, 100, man. So
that's what I need.
I mean, the main aim for me right now is, and what I really want to prove to people is, I'm on a road to 10 stone. So I want to lose 10 stone. I've lost 4 stone so far. And
well done, man.
No, love, bro.
Well done, man.
And a lot of people, I know they'll think, can't do that. But that's what makes me say, all right, watch this.
Yeah.
And there's not going to be a bigger testament to having a great mind than that. And so that's it. That's what I'm working on, building this brand. You'll see it around. And I got some other stuff that's going to come from the brand as well. So there'll be like an interview platform, podcast.
Wicked.
Which obviously I just return the favour.
Yeah. No, you'd be a sick host, bro. No, because you are. See, with me, I'll hold my hands up with the way with my words and how I express some things. Am I the greatest? Absolutely not, bro. But you know what? See, this podcast, it's just about just being me, bro.
No, but you're doing well,
and I wouldn't put on this whole act and try and use big words when I don't know them. Do you know what I mean? What you see on here is just, bro, just me, bro. Yeah. I think you'd be an unbelievable host, bro, because you're very, I think, articulate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're sick. You're sick, bro. Even when I listen to the quotes, bro, the way you're breaking it down, I'm just cleaning, I'm listening, I'm just like, this guy's the man, bro.
No, I love family, man.
It's just flowing. And I'm listening, and how I was listening to the daily duppy, night duppy thing, and I'm just like listening. I'm not even looking. It's just rolling off his tongue. Boom, boom, boom. Back to back bars. Boom, boom. It's like, yeah, he's cold.
No, I love.
He's cold. One thing I took a picture of before we wrap it up. You took a picture on October the 1st, 2020, and it was you in front of Freedom Street.
Oh, Freedom Street.
And the caption was, "I'm on the right street, and that's how it will stay."
Yeah.
I love that.
No, I love family.
I took
Freedom Street in Battersea, man.
By going by that, and from what I've seen, you haven't looked back since.
100%, man.
That's it's amazing, brother. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
I just think bigger, for me, man. Just bigger and better, and consistency. And I'll get to everything that I want to get to.
Yeah, consistency. I think that's the one that I used to swerve the word consistency. I can't lie. And sometimes with the podcast, sometimes I like, this is long. But if you want, I'm not. This is a hobby for me. People ask me all the time, "What are you trying to do with the podcast?" It's just something I enjoy doing. Everything else is a bonus. Do you know what I mean? But consistency. If I'm half-hearted, then there's no point. I need that consistency with this to keep it going.
100%.
Just like football, innit? I need to keep going football.
That's it.
It's the same with this.
That's it. But I think I think just as a person, once you learn that consistency is the catalyst for most things to happen.
Yeah.
Like as in behind consistency, once you develop that, bro, you'll always win, man.
Yeah.
You'll be a winner.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to build with Great Minds. I want it to be a community of winners.
Mm-hmm.
A community of people who say, yes, I can.
Yeah.
And that's it. And the reason why I want it to happen is because there's so many people who think they can't, man.
Yeah. It's
so
true.
Many people.
Yeah, I've been there, man.
Yeah,
and I know a lot of people still feel like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sad.
Of course.
Yeah, because you spend 40 years saying, no, I can't, when you can spend 40 years saying, yes, I can. Yeah. Imagine what you can achieve in 40 years saying, yes, I can. Every time. And the only reason why I'm able to say it is because, bro, I've gone jail, bro. Whatever you want to name, I've done it, bro. Whatever.
You've been through some shit. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've gone to Glastonbury and performed at Glastonbury. I've gone abroad and performed abroad. Big crowds, not no little 100 crowds. I'm talking about thousands, 20,000 people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some of my friends are the biggest artists in the country or in the world or whatever you want to say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you see these things, and you see where people come from and you know where they come from, you understand that everything is possible.
Yeah, it's true. And I think if there's a time in life to be positive and say you can do it, I think this is the time. The world we're living in right now is a completely different world to what I always say it ever since the whole pandemic. Like, this is the time now to really get your ass into gear, bro.
100%.
The way, whoever thought that this country was going to get shut down? No one weren't about to leave their house. People were getting told where to stand in queues. Can only take this certain amount. No one ever thought that was going to happen. So if there's a time to say, you know what, it's time, I can do it, it's now, man. It is now.
No, 100%.
Before we finish off, I know you're good friends with Stormzy.
Yeah.
What's he like, man? What's he like as a person? Man. Obviously, I know from what I see, does a lot for the community. Nice person. What's he like away from all that life? Still himself?
Man. Yeah, the same person.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Yeah, no, he does.
That's my little bro, man, 100%. But he comes from from
good stock. Yeah,
so his family are stock, man. They're good people.
Yeah.
Before he was anything, their family is like, if I had nowhere to stay, I could stay. If I had nowhere to live, I could live in their house. Yeah. That's how close I've grown with them, innit? They're like, his sister is like, they're like my sister.
Yeah.
So I always look out for her, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's my guy as well. You know what I'm saying?
Because my Blakey, innit? Obviously, Elliot.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's his brethren as well. And I was saying to him, it's just like, because he used to run with him. And I say, what's he like? I'm a fan of Storms, innit?
Yeah.
And it's nice to see someone I know him. It's just like, what's he like, man? He's just said the exact same thing.
Bro.
He's just the same, bro.
He's a. Do you know what? He's an honourable youth. He has honour.
Yeah.
And he has
it's good.
What's that word? Dignity.
Mm-hmm.
He has integrity.
Yeah.
And those key things are what. And you know the best thing, and I was gonna say this to you as well, that I wanted to say, is the best thing as well is he believes in God. And you see me, I believe in God.
Yeah.
And,
same.
And that belief is something that carries me through. That's something that I walk with God all the time. And they've taught me a lot about God in different ways.
He says about God a lot in his captions and stuff as well. Yeah.
He's a child of God, man, 100%.
Yeah.
So I know that there's always, people have a perception of people in their own way.
Yeah.
Luckily for him, he always kind of is perceived how he is.
Yeah. He looks the type from where I'm sitting. I probably can speak for a lot of people. He looks the type that he will pour your drink before he will pour his.
1,000%.
You know, I definitely see that in him.
Yeah. 1,000%.
I love. I've never gone. I'm not there. Do you know what I mean? But I love to see people who have made it and are still themselves, man. Because I've seen people who have made it and they've left that world behind. Do you know what I mean?
But I think sometimes
it's not a bad thing. Sometimes, but I just feel like don't forget where you come. Don't forget where you come from and the people that were with you.
But you know what I mean? Sometimes I have a view of everyone these days of understanding where I'm like, okay. Everyone has gone through their own thing in it. Some people are hurt. Some people,
yeah.
People are like they've experienced bare things, and I heard this like quote one time that kind of said, if you went through everything that someone went through, would you make the same decisions as them?
Yeah.
So if you had been through your worst enemy, if you've been through everything he's been through, would you make the same decisions as him? And when I think of it like that, I always think, you don't know. And the fact you don't know means that it's possible you could.
Yeah.
So you can't, I don't judge people anymore. I just think understanding is a key thing. Sometimes it scares me that I understand so much because I know there might be people who want to kill me, but I have to understand that. And when you start to understand stuff, sometimes you end up making grievances, like allowances for it. Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not even angry with you. So now I'm just letting you do what you want. I'm letting you run riot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a scary thought, understanding, man. But
yeah, it's true.
We move and we grow, man.
Yeah. But I could talk to you for hours, man. Honestly, man. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing a little bit of your life story with us, man. Bro. And continue to share that positivity, what you're doing now. I think it's needed. And you sometimes I'll say it to people, sometimes what you're doing, you don't realize that it can have an impact on people around you.
100.
Without them even having to say anything. Because some people don't want to speak up. They don't want to tell you that, you know what, I'm not all right. But something that he's doing is helping me inside. Do you know what I mean? So, bruv, keep showing the love. And, yeah, man.
Love family, man.
Gotta give you your flowers. Like man said, there's not many people that, like yourself, brother. You're rare. You're rare, man. You're like RS would say, you're a triple threat.
yeah.
But I hope to see you acting one day, man, because you are very entertaining, bruv.
No, I love, bro.
You've definitely got it, and the music as well. Something. Hopefully, we see some more of that. In the
definitely,
future.
man. And you'll see some of everything, man. Everything happens in good time. Like, blessings be to God. We'll see, and you'll see. It will all happen in due time, man. So
love that, man. Yeah. Love that. Just let the people know where they can hit you up, follow you, and share that experience with you.
Great Minds Conquers All on Instagram, or you might write GMCA. Hopefully, it will pop up. I think at Great Minds Con on Twitter. If you want to tune into the 6 a.m. club, then just at Great Minds Con on Twitter, you'll see it. It's got my logo on the screen, so you'll see it, and it will say 6 a.m. club. If you ever want to tune in 6 a.m. club and see what it's about, I got TikTok, but I'm working on it, so I ain't even going to promote that. And yeah, just check that out, man. I'm not going to promote Fatch right now. It's about this.
Okay,
so let's get this winning, let's get this thriving. And like I said, I'm building a community. So if you want to be a part of a community where we believe, we're helping people, we're growing together, and we're achieving together, and we're aspiring to allow everyone to have a great mind, then please follow up, come and join us, and I hope to see you come true soon.
Well, God bless you with all that, man. Honestly, man, well done, man. And you got my T-shirt, yeah?
Yeah.
Wicked. No, okay, man. Brother, thank you again for coming on, man. Bro, I really appreciate that. You, like I said, when I spoke to you, when I did this whole podcast, you was in that top 10 list for me, man. It was important to get you on. Man. I really appreciate you giving up your time to do that.
I think you should get Diff on as well, you know.
I haven't seen him in a while, man. I'd love to get him on. I'd love to get him on.
The reason why is because obviously Diff is, anyone who knows that Diff is like my bro, and he has a different approach to everything. Everything I'm saying, he'll be able to articulate it way better, and he'll be able to give you the science of it and the psychology of it as well.
I'd love to have him on.
I feel stuff. I got emotions.
Yeah,
he's logical. He can break things down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Look at Diff, man.
Diff, hopefully the sofa's waiting, man.
Yeah, that's it. Man.
Yeah, so. I'd love to have him on, man. He's a nice fella, man. Yeah. So, guys, thank you very much for locking in, and like, subscribe, and hopefully, you've taken something from this episode, because this is what these episodes are all about. So yeah, thanks again, and we are out.
We're out. Bow.